What's up? You got your boy DyReck, aka Native Shades, reminding you to like and subscribe. Cause today we're gonna be talking about the Apogee AD8000Se. What had happened was, you know what? We need a new sound. Our sound is not up to par. We're supposed to be the #1 studio in this town, but we got other studios across the street that are killing us. Those studios are getting stars like Mariah Carey and Nelly, while us, we're getting guys that just want to, cut a 4-track demo and stuff. They're labeling us a pre-production studio. What? We need to step our game up. Not now, but right now. Yes, folks, that was the sentiment of hundreds of recording studios back in 1998. It was important for studios to have great sound. I mean, the home production space was getting better and better. Companies like Tascam and Alesis were making wonderful samplers, drum machines, recorders, microphones. They were really on the up and up. But when it came to the pros, folks wanted that pro sound. They wanted their music to sound like it was produced by Quincy Jones himself. And they were not afraid to spend some Skrilla. They were willing to pay the cost to be the boss. It's kind of like going to your favorite deli. You know, your favorite deli on the corner that you go to every morning? Well, you go into your deli and say, hey, give me turkey, egg, and cheese on a roll. Salt, pepper, mayo. Swiss cheese, by the way, Swiss. The guy behind the counter says, oh, okay, no problem. That'll be $4. So you mosey on down to the ATM, put your card in, put your passcode, and boom, the ATM informs you to dispense money from this ATM, it'll be $3.50. Do you agree? Oh man, you start steaming in the inside, but you really want that turkey, egg, and cheese. So you say, okay, I agree. And the ATM charges you $3.50 so you can buy a $4 sandwich. That's how much studio personnel knew. You had to pay the cost to be the boss. And in 1999, a company called Apogee released one of the dopest, sonically pleasing, analog to digital converters of all time. And that was the Apogee AD8000Se. You're getting 8 channels of state-of-the-art analog to digital conversion designed by the world-famous producer Bob Clearmountain, who's worked with such acts such as Bruce Springsteen, the Rolling Stones, and even the Foo Fighters. Wow! You're getting a soft limit on each channel, which is known to produce a realistic analog tape simulation. You're getting word length reduction on each channel to 20 or 16 bits. You're getting a built-in 5-level digital oscillator. You can use it to set the levels of your incoming music. Amazing! You're getting flexible over-detection and tracking. You're getting headphone monitoring. You're getting smart sync capabilities, which include word clock, video, crystal, or any digital input. You're getting standard XLR jacks for analog ins and AES and EBU digital outs. You're getting 2 RCA jacks for SPDIF in and out. You're getting a proprietary low jitter master clock. And ladies and gentlemen, you're getting an expanding section of optional Ambus cards for a wide range of interfaces and facilities. So when Apogee released the AD8000Se, believe it or not, a lot of studios grabbed it. Finally, studios all over the world were getting superb, top-notch analog to digital conversion. Songs were now spilling out of these studios with top-of-the-line, magnificent, high-quality sound, pro sound. The 88,000 SE gave your songs an unbelievable shine that was like unmatched for its time. And it looked fantastic. It looked like a beast. The 88,000 SE was a clean, dynamic sound. It didn't color up your sound too much. You know, you had some other converters out there that you would run your music through and all of a sudden you're getting all this bottom, all this bass. Or you run it through and the clean shine is just way too much. But the 88,000 was the perfect balance of highs and lows. Just a natural, dynamic, clean, pro quality sound. The workflow of the Apogee AD8000SE is not that difficult. Most of the features and settings is pretty much labeled on the face of the unit. If you want to connect it via SPDIF or AES, just press the button underneath the SPDIF and AES columns and select it that way. If you want to choose your sample rate, press the button underneath the sample rate columns and choose your sample rate. If you turn to the back of the machine, you can install their AMBUS interface cards to connect it to whatever device you want to connect it to. If you want to connect it via ADAT to a recorder or something, get the ADAT card. If you want to connect it using the TDIF to connect it to a Tascam digital interface format, get the TDIF card. If you want to connect it to Pro Tools, install the Digi 8 Plus Ambius card. So basically, if you're connecting it to one of these special formats or devices, you gotta get the cards that allow you to do that. Just remember, as with most of these top-of-the-line digital converters, the cards are sold separately and can range anywhere from $300 to $400, so budget wisely. But alas, not everything was great with the AD8000SE. What's one thing that you could never escape? No matter how hard you try, always wins in the end. You guessed it, Father Time. Time itself caught up with the AD8000. This was a spectacular piece of gear back in 1998. In 1999, in 2000, 2001, 2002. But as time went on, it started to become more and more difficult for the AD8000SE to keep up with the technology that was advancing every year. Folks no longer wanted to be stuck to 96 kilohertz of digital quality. Now folks wanted 192 kilohertz of digital quality. Heck, Pro Tools in 2002 released their new HD system promoting 192K digital sound. And speaking of Pro Tools, sure, the AD8000SE hooked up to your Pro Tools rig pretty nicely. But more and more companies started creating audio interfaces, and not all of them had an ADAT connection or FireWire connection, so it became more and more difficult to transfer your AD8000 sounds to these new audio interfaces. The AD8000SE had a difficult time keeping up with the times. It's kind of like MySpace. MySpace was the bomb at one time. MySpace was the ultimate place to put your music. It was great. You could design your page, put all kind of graphics, colors, dollar signs, and glitter on your home screen, and it was pretty cool. But after, some years, you would be waiting for nearly 30 minutes for, one of these MySpace pages to load up. So when the Apogee AD8000SE came out, it was around $45,000 to $5,000. And depending on the cards and connections you got with it, it could run you up to $6,000 in most cases. Like I said, you had to pay the cost to be the boss. But that's how passionate these musicians were about the sound of their music. They would pay astronomical prices as long as they got the results they were looking for. And trust me, the Apogee AD8000SE gave them the result. It was worth every penny of it at the time. A lot of pro and even home studios were equipped with the Apogee AD8000SEs. Heck, you even had some folks, after they were discontinued, purchasing multiple units. That's how great the sounds in these machines were. So yeah, folks, that's the Apogee AD8000SE. What had happened was... So this is your boy DyReck, aka Native Shades, reminding you to like and subscribe. And I'm signing off.